All right. Well, stop that. Start that. Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for Thank you for clicking on the video. Your support really means a lot to me. We are going to tap into the energy of the collective of Aquarius. You can have Aquarius through your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Cross watchers, you are welcome here. This is in real time. I am doing this reading. This is your Tuesday evening reading for 8 p.m. It is 7:11 right now. Real time. I generally pre-record, but I was not able to pre-record, honey. I was in the bed. My stomach was cramping. It was too much for today. So I finally took something. I'm gonna go. Ooh, ten of Pentacles trying to come out. I finally took something, y'all. It took me all day to take something. And when I took something, I just got this burst of energy. I was like, you know what? I be torturing myself. Don't nobody else be torturing me. It be me. I be doing it to myself, Aquarius. All right, let's see what's in your energy. Four of Pentacles. Look, there go the Ten of Pentacles gonna come in reverse now. Five of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Spirit. All right, Aquarius. It's something with your money. It's a money reading, child. It's a money reading. Whew. I feel like one, you have to be mindful of your spending, okay? So Spirit could have been like, be mindful, get the things that you absolutely need and none of what you want right now, Aquarius. Why my camera look like that? Get the things that you absolutely need and not what you want. Aquarius, we big spenders and we like to get stuff, but you need to stay focused and aligned right now. There's something happening with your finances. Like your finances could be stuck. You could feel like, oh my God, I don't have any money to do anything that, I've been doing. There could have been a change in your schedule and like how you do things or whatever. You could be like, okay, you're picking and choosing what you need to do. Do all of what you need and none of what you want, right? And so how do you attract money to you? One, you have to, you have to have faith and you have to know that you are money magnet and you are going to attract the things that, you need. Your needs will be provided, basically. So you'll attract that. You don't have to necessarily know where it's coming from, but just know it's coming. And you're feeling defeated in this. So you could be in this situation for some time. Some of you guys could have had money problems for the last 4 years. Four standing out. The Four of Pentacles is standing out very heavy. So it could have been something like the last 4 years where like you've been making it, but it's almost like you're at a point now where you've been making it, but now things are like extremely tight. So it's like, okay, how do they go from me making it to tightening up and getting worse? All right, so when you hit rock bottom, where else you gonna go? Up. Okay, so it's like a cycle ending with this Tower moment here. Okay, I feel like the Ten of Pentacles, when it showed up the first time, this is the energy that you're going into. You got it in reverse right here. So feeling defeated. Okay, some of you guys could be self-employed. All right, so you're used to having money, you're used to business going well, and it's like it's not going well right now. Aquarius, there's so many people out here. So if it's the business is supposed to go well, it's supposed to go well. But if you are self-employed, listen, business is up, business is down. Don't get in your head about it. That's a part of being self-employed. You have to plan, strategize, and budget. Okay, when you get a hold to some money, handle the things that you need. Okay, if you know that you got bills coming every month, pay your phone bill up, okay? As soon as you get a little script of change, versus saying, okay, let me go treat myself. Treat yourself to paying your bills up, so you ain't got to worry about that stuff, right? Pay all the stuff up that you can. You may not be able to pay rent up, but you can pay the light bill up. You can pay the water bill up. You know, you can pay the phone bill up. Do things like that, Aquarius. Be smart in this time, because that there is a freeze on your finances, okay? Tower moment, okay? Something crumbling. But I feel like this tower, and I'm going to clarify these, but I also feel like this tower is like, okay, this is the ending, right? Okay, it is crumbled. Whatever was happening, whatever is done, it's like, okay, here's the tower. This is it. It can't go anywhere else. It can't go any further. You know, you've been in this situation for so long. It's like, okay, here's a tower. The tower is done to do a fresh start. Okay, so some of you guys could be redoing something. You could be redoing, coming up with a new business plan. Some of you guys have been working. And keep in mind, everything that you do is about intent. So your intent could be like, okay, let me go find a job. And your destiny ain't even in you working for somebody else, because you actually the boss, right? And so you've had plenty of time to try to start the job or start the business, but you haven't. Listen, do what you need to do and say, okay, Spirit, am I supposed to show me? Am I supposed to start this business? Whatever it is like, it's a new beginning. So whatever you were going through before, you're not going through that again, okay? You're going into this new cycle, as I said before. So, what you have been enduring when it comes to your finances is all too about how you are responding to what you've been going through, right? Yeah, you know, some people will be in their head about it, but when you have faith and you're like, okay, you got to snatch yourself back out of that energy, okay? And say, listen, this is what I'm going through. I don't want to go through this, but you know what, God, I trust you. You know, how much did you lack, right? And so this is for the people that truly have faith and truly have been working on themselves. I understand you probably go in isolation. That's perfectly fine for an Aquarius. That's perfectly fine for anybody that's having money issues. Going in isolation and just saying, you know, guide me through what I'm going through. Yes, that's perfectly fine. And just saying, you know, I gotta wait on you, right? So you're gonna see the difference. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles for the collective of Aquarius. Yeah, so Queen of Pentacles here. Somebody here that was getting money, okay? You could be in the spiritual business as well, or like or a mother, right? That people were going to, okay? You're very organized, you know, priorities in order, okay? But I see there's something new here. It's something new here that you were supposed to start, all right? Within what you were doing. So you were already, when you were in this Four of Pentacles, when money was tight and so on and so forth, there's something that you're supposed to start. Aquarius, focus on it now. Pull up all the research. If you don't trust and believe in you, then nobody else will. There's something that you were supposed to be doing, but you may have been content with what you were doing before. A lot of times it's that people don't know their destiny. That's why they be stuck, because you're not in alignment with your destiny. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for the collective of Aquarius. There's a calling on your life, and you need to answer that calling that's on your life, Aquarius. And you gotta figure out what that calling is and answer it. Okay? Knock, knock. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, guess what? The first thing came out is the Four of Pentacles again. Okay? So control your spending, Aquarius. Like control your spending here, but don't be too much in your head. Then what came out again? Right? Feeling as though, you know, you're fighting. You're fighting, like you're at your wit's end. Your money is not coming to where you need to, where you need it to be. There's conflict, there's chaos. You could also feel like there's people that's coming after your finances, but death is here. Okay, ending of a cycle. Didn't I tell you that? The cycle is ending. Whatever has been happening, you could feel like somebody was messing with your finances and they was winning. But sometimes it's all about the change of mind frame to allow your finances to come through. So again, Ten of Pentacles, somebody here was doing well at one point, and it was something that was going on, and your finances went down. Okay, your finances went down, you felt depleted. Now these cards are repeating themselves. Okay, Mind you, you got the Four of Pentacles out here twice. You got the Five of Swords out here twice. We're on 2 different decks, okay? So, as you're feeling defeated, let's clarify this Five of Swords for the collective of Aquarius. They told me no before I, you know what? Okay. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles for the collective of Aquarius spirit. You got the Hermit that is here, okay? And that's you at the bottom of the deck, the Star. So your Hermit is coming out clarifying your Nine of Pentacles, okay? So it's really time for you to focus and hone in on the messages that Spirit has for you, okay? It's time for you to have this renewal. It's time for you to go to where you need to go. It's time, you know what I'm saying, for you to figure out how do you get back to this independence? How do you get back to this wealth? You know, this wealth, this golly. Blah. Why am I stuttering? I don't stutter. The fuck. It's time for you to get back to who you truly are. It's time for you to get back in position. You are very independent, okay? You are normally the provider. You are normally the one that's helping people out. But, you know, Aquarius, when you go through these things when it comes to your finances, it's really a lesson. It's really something that you need to pay attention to, okay? Because trust and believe. Like, no matter who's sending what, listen, God is in control. So, obviously, do you really think that if you are doing what you're supposed to do spiritually or religiously, whatever, that God's going to let this happen and it's not teaching you a lesson? You know what I'm saying? There's something that needs to be taught here, okay? You do need to focus on doing something that is in your destiny, because it's you, right? Even if you have a business partner, whatever it is, you need to focus on something. You need to get yourself in alignment. You need to create what this is that you want to see unfold. So you need to start making plans for you. I don't care if you're married, relationship, or whatever. What are you going to do, right? Because it's Aquarius funds that's looking funny. So Aquarius, you need to do what's needed in your behalf. Let's clarify the Tower for the collective of Aquarius. Long time coming, okay? Long time coming. Let's clarify the Tower for collective of Aquarius spirit. Ooh, Tower. Yep, Page of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So the Tower is because you are not focused. There's no consistency here, okay? And this is you, right? You got to get on your business, all right? So you could be like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. But you're not consistent because, okay, this is what's happening. You sit down. Yeah, I have sat down and came up with all these plans. You attempt to put these plans in motion. But because your finances have been tied up in whatever this lesson is for some time, when you put this in motion, you be like, okay, it gotta pan out. Now let me see if I'm doing right. And it don't pan out how you expect it to pan out, so then you change tracks. No, you have to stay the course. You have to stay focused, right? You can get, how do you think that you can get 1,000 no's and that one yes can change your life? You got to have all types of patience in order to get 1,000 no's, because them 1,000 no's is real, you know, 99 no's and one yes. So it's like you are trying things, but you aren't consistent enough. You're not staying in the game. You know what I'm saying? You're not focused on making this happen for you with this right here. You know, short-term focus is one of the main things here, because your money's so funny. You're already in your head. You're already frustrated. You're already like, okay, Spirit, I need you to move, you know. But that's not how that works. Spirit's gonna move when Spirit moves. You just gotta stay consistent with what you're doing, okay? And you're gonna get to where you need to be at when it's time for you to get to where you need to be at. You just got to stay consistent. You got to clearly decide what you want to do and stay consistent. This is done. So you're at the end of this cycle. Patience. Put patience in the chat. You made it this far. Number 16, 61, and the number 7. Patience. Patience. The way is being clear for you. Okay? This has been a hassle, okay? At the bottom of the deck it say patience. Yeah, but you ain't got no patience. It say impatience and the thinking man. All right, the 46, 64, the number 10, and number 1. You masculine energy, Aquarius. You don't have patience because you're stuck in your head. When is this gonna end? When am I gonna be? I can't wait to do this. It's coming. So if you know that it's coming, you got to stop thinking about it. And I know I'm asking you to do something that's not easy. Trust me. But as Aquarius, like, you never know who going through what, Aquarius. Okay? And if this coming up in a collective, you know what a collective reading is? It's whatever collective that's going through this. That doesn't mean that every single Aquarius is going through this. But there's a collective. There's a large collective of Aquarius that is. That's why the message come up. You're not going through this on your own. You do what you got to do to get to where you need to be. You have to have patience. You got to pray through the process, okay? You got to do what it is that you got to do to get to where you need to be. Understand me. I ain't telling you, like, to just be like, okay, just forget about it. Because Aquarius, that's something that we're going to always do. We're going to work hard. We're going to try to help people. We're going to do what we got to do. But you also have to remember that it's divine timing and not Aquarius timing. So patience, right? Patience, grasshopper. Put patience in the chat. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Turn on the notification bell to all so you can be notified when I upload my videos. Make sure everyone like the video. Hype it up if you can. Drop a comment below. I do talk back. I appreciate you guys for your support. Aquarius, you ain't got nowhere to go but up from here. It's gonna work out. Ashe.